Good morning, students. Today we discuss the methods in indefinite integrations. Okay, in solving the problems. Okay, what are the methods we are having? In solving of indefinite integration. Okay, in our book mainly they are given in mainly three types. First one is integration by substitution method. Substitution method. Okay, second one is integration of by parts. Okay, by parts method. Third one, integration of partial fractions. Okay, these three methods, the related problems are given in our book mainly. Okay, we have to discuss these concepts. Okay, in that also first we have to discuss about the substitution method. Okay, so in these three methods, first we have to take the integration by substitution method. Okay, right. Integration of substitution method. Okay, in this procedure we have to take suitable function as t. For example, here I am taking that integration of cos x into dx. Already we have the idea. Integration of cos x into dx equal to sin x plus c. Okay, sin x plus c. For example, if I take cos of ax plus b, actually both are same values. That means here x is a linear polynomial. Ax plus b is also the standard form of linear polynomial. Okay, that means in the place of a, if you are having the value 1, b 0, then this linear polynomial is converting into x. Suppose if you want to find like this, so this is, we are treated as standard formula, this is generalized formula. Okay, if in the place of the function, if you are having the linear polynomial, if it is in the ax plus b or a plus bx, so whatever it may be, if it is linear polynomial, how we have to find the integration value? Okay, for this solution, here I have to find the solution. In this, let ax plus b equal to t. I am taking another variable, differentiate a x, differentiation is a, so this equal to a equal to, okay, a plus 0 dt by dx. So that means a into dx equal to dt. Okay, I am just taking this value this side, so dx equal to 1 by a into dt. Okay, right, submit. Okay, submit these values. Integration of cos of this total value I am taking as t, dx value is 1 by a into dt. Okay, 1 by a is a constant, I will take the outside. Integration of cos t into dt. So integration with respect to the variable t only. Okay, integration of cos x into dx equal to sin x. Integration of cos t into dt is sin t. 1 by a into sin t, so 1 by a into sine of, what is the t? ax plus b plus c. So integration of cos of ax plus b into dx equal to, what is our formula? 1 by a into sin of ax plus b plus c. Suppose if we have the good idea on the procedure of the differentiation, okay, for example, sin of ax plus b differentiation is cos of ax plus b into d by dx of ax plus b. That means here we are taking the product of d by dx of, but here we have to take the that product, there we are taking the product, here that differentiation value we are taking in the denominator, where we are taking in the numerator there, okay, in the differentiation, but the differentiation value here in the integration we are taking that differentiation value we are taking in the denominator. So like this, so we can take the remaining all the formulas. Here I am choosing the only one formula like this, okay. So already we are having that idea, integration of cos x into dx equal to sin x plus c, okay. Suppose if you are having like this, we have to take like this example. Also here I am taking example, integration of cos of 3x minus 4 into dx. Suppose if any problem they ask it like this, okay, sin of what we have to take 3x minus 4, because cos of any function into dx, what is the formula? Sin of that function, integration formula, okay. But we have to take 3x plus 3x minus 4 differentiation is 3, 3x minus 4 differentiation value is 3, we have to take in the denominator or 1 by 3 into, okay. Actually in differentiation we have take the differentiation value here into, okay, that means in the numerator, but we are taking the differentiation value of that function, now we are taking in the denominator. So that is the only difference, okay. If this function is linear polynomial, we can go like this only, okay. If this function is linear polynomial, we can go like this only, okay, right. So like this we can write the all the generalized formulas also, like this we can write the generalized formulas also. Up to now we discussed the algebraic formulas, trigonometric formulas, okay, like this everywhere we can write these formulas like this model, okay. The concept is we have to take like this, ax plus b equal to, suppose if we take t, that means substitution method, we can take the suitable function as a t, suitable function as a t, okay. This is the procedure, we just apply this value here, we will get this. So like this we have to apply these generalized formulas, okay, in our standard results, okay. We have to check that. For example, okay, algebraic integration of x power n, in that place I am taking ax plus b whole power n into dx. In the place of x I am taking ax plus b. What is the differentiation value? This one, a, okay. We just take that a value in the denominator, not in the numerator. Now we have to take, so x power n differentiation is whole power n plus 1 by n plus 1, okay, into 1 by a I am taking here plus c, understand. So integration of square root of ax plus b into dx, we can take the, that means in our standard formulas you just take the, in the place of x, now you have to take ax plus b, okay. So ax plus b, so in these type of formulas you just imagine that integration of square root of x, what is the root of x into dx? 2 by 3 into ax plus b whole to the power of 3 by 2, okay, by a value, don't forget this, plus c. So like that you can write all the formulas, that means in the place of x now you have to take ax plus b. If you have the good clarity on the standard formulas, you can easily write the generalized formulas also, generalized formulas also. You can write every formula like this. Don't forget 1 by a value. 1 by a value, don't forget. So like that, integration of e power of ax plus b into dx. E power of x function, integration value is e power of ax plus b, same value but by a value. Integration of a power x. Okay, so here a power or some capital A power, no problem, constant power ax plus b into dx. Suppose what is the a power x general standard formula? A power x by log a, capital A power of ax plus b by log a, don't forget. So here we have to take the differentiation value in the denominator, don't forget this. So like this you can write. Okay, here I am just taking the only 4 formulas. If you have the good clarity on the standard formulas, like this only you can write the all the generalized formulas. Only the difference is in the place of x, now you have to take the ax plus b, and just write down the formula, that means right hand side value you just write down same as it is. In the place of x, ax plus b, you just write down like that only, but don't forget that 1 by a value in the, that means a value in the denominator, 1 by a into that value. Okay, suppose trigonometry. Okay, trigonometric formulas. So integration of cos of ax plus b, already we proved that. Sin of ax plus b into dx. I am just taking the all the integration formulas. Integration of secant square of ax plus b into dx. Integration of secant of ax plus b into tan of ax plus b. Integration of cosecant square ax plus b into dx. Okay, don't forget dx. Next, integration of cosecant of ax plus b into cot of ax plus b. Total we are having the 6 formulas in the trigonometric point of view. That these are also, if we have the good idea on the differentiation, we can easily write. We can easily write. Cos of ax plus b is sin of ax plus b by a plus c. So here sin of ax plus b means cos of minus cos of ax plus b by ax plus b, differentiation value is a. You have to write down that. Secant square x into dx, tan x, tan of ax plus b by a, don't forget. Okay, by a in the denominator. Next, here also secant of ax plus b by a plus c. Next, minus cot of ax plus b by a plus c, minus cosecant of ax plus b by a plus c. Okay, so in the place of ax plus b, suppose if you put only x, you just remove the a. Okay, or otherwise if you put a equal to 0, a equal to 1, b equal to 0, you will get the standard formulas. Understand? Simple thing. Okay, if you put a equal to 1, b equal to 0, then you get standard formulas. Okay, in our point of view, that are the standard formulas. Understand? So this is the only difference. Put a equal to 1, b equal to 0. Like that you can write all the formulas. Okay, like this you can write easily all the formulas. Cosecant, hyperbolic functions also. Hyperbolic, cos of h of ax plus b, same formulas. Who are having the good idea on the standard formulas, they can easily write the this format also. In the place of x, you just write down ax plus b. Okay, that process also already we discussed. You just take ax plus b equal to t, you just submit like that, you will get that answer, that results. Understand? So like this. So you have to write down the all the tables: algebraic, trigonometric, hyperbolic, inverse trigonometric, inverse hyperbolic. Okay, so I'm just writing the only one formula from each. Okay, you just for your idea point of view, for example, integration of cos h of ax plus b into dx. Cos h of x integration, what is that? Sin h of x, sin h of ax plus b, don't forget that, same thing, by a plus c, like that you can write. Understand? One example point of view I will write: integration of 1 by, okay, square root of, already we know that x square minus a square, sorry, for example, a square minus x square into dx equal to, what is our formula? Sin inverse of x, sin inverse of x. Okay, so this is the formula. 1 minus x square is sin inverse x plus c. Okay, in this place, in the place of x, suppose if you put ax plus b whole square, ax plus b whole square, what is our answer? Simple thing, already I told that ax plus b by a, don't forget, plus arbitrary constant. Like this you can write all the formulas. I am just taking one formula: integration of 1 by square root of 1 minus x square into dx equal to sin inverse of x. Okay, so that is the standard formula. We can treat it this as algebraic formula. Main thing is in the place of x. Okay, if you have the first degree polynomial, okay, what is the procedure? You just take that function as t. Okay, you will get the final solution in the general process. Or in problems also you can take like this. For example, if you write integration of square root of 1 minus, okay, 4 minus 3x whole square into dx. So 1 minus some x square, so sin inverse of this form, what is that? 4 minus 3x by, what is the differentiation of this? 0 minus 3, so minus 3. Okay, plus c, you just take minus 3 here, you can easily write down that. That means if you choose the substitution process, 4 minus 3x equal to t, if you go like that, our final answer is this one. Who are having the good idea on this, they can easily write down the standard, that means generalized formulas also. Easy procedure. In this place we have to think that in the place of x, is it having the first degree polynomial or not? You have to think like that. Understand? So like this you can write down all the formulas. Okay, you just modify the standard formulas into generalized formulas. Okay, for all these tables you just convert it. Okay, so that is the one. Second one also type integration of f of x whole to the power of n, important formula, f of x whole power of n into f dash of x into dx. So this formula is f of x whole to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Okay, so this is our formula. So proof is proof is, let f of x equal to t, f dash of x differentiation value is dt by dx. That means on both sides I am taking the differentiation. So f dash of x into dx equal to dt. Okay, just to submit this value in the LHS. What is that? Submit in LHS. That means integration of f of x whole to the power of n f dash of x dx. So what is this value? T to the power of n. This value I am taking t to the power of n into f dash of x into dx. I am taking total as dt. Okay, so what is the x power n into dx integration? X power n plus 1 by n plus 1. Here also t power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So what is the t power? T means f of x T means I am taking f of x. F of x whole power n plus 1 by n plus 1 c. So this is the RHS. Okay. So this is the proof. Okay. This formula is most important. Okay. I will give the one example problem also. For example, integration of sine cube x into cos x into dx. Okay. Here you just apply here. What is that? Here you can take that, let f of x equal to sin x, f dash of x equal to cos x. Okay, so you can apply this formula. What you are getting? F of x whole power n into f dash of x into dx. Okay, n equal to here 3. So what is our solution? Final solution you can write, if you apply the formula directly, you will get that sin of sin x whole power 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 plus c. So what is our final answer? Sin power 4x by 4 plus c. So this is our final answer. Or otherwise you just submit like this also. Okay, you just submit that f of x whole to the power of, okay, 3 into f dash of x into dx. So f of x whole to the power of 3 plus 1 4 by 4 plus c. So what is our final answer? Sin x whole to the power of 4 by 4 plus c. So whatever it may be, if we have the good idea on the our content, we can easily solve the problems. Who are having the good idea on the good comment on these formulas and procedures, they will easily write down that. Okay, so this is type 2. Okay, so we just discuss, okay, some more type in our next class. Thank you.